Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, fine, sir, fine, sir.
Nice to see you all.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good evening to you all. Okay.
Good evening, Sanjam. Thanks for making it.
Good evening. Sorry, I got a couple of minutes late.
No problem. We just yet to start.
Thank you for having me, and good evening to everybody.
Captain Rakesh, sir, Director sir, I've just got a message from Madam's office that Madam will be joining soon.
Is there any, is all expected people joined or not yet?
Yes, sir. I just got a message from Madam's office that Madam is joining soon.
Okay, fine, fine. It's all right. But
As
any important people are required to join it?
no, once Madam joins, we can start.
Okay, fine then. Right, it's all right.
Good evening, Captain Bazin, sir.
Yeah.
Captain Bazin, good evening, sir. Jillian, good evening. If you can hear me.
Yes, hello.
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you, Jillian. Yes, yes. Good
Yeah.
evening. Nice to see you.
Good evening.
I have big smiles on my face because I see a lot of familiar people. So, really good to see you, Julian. We're going to be meeting very often today.
I'll see you soon. Yes, yes.
Jillian, just to update you, this is a quiz competition because India is celebrating its 75th year of independence, and it's also 13 years of IMU, the Indian Maritime University, from
Mm-hmm.
2008. So it is the 13th year. We have our anniversary coming up on 14th of this month. So this quiz competition is organized for these two. So we will be asking you a lot of questions on Indian independence. You need to
I
be
may not
ready.
do very well.
And we expect, because now you're quite a familiar face in India, we expect you to know a little more about our country.
Here, let me get my website up.
Gillian, the answers are quite simple. But whatever questions are asked, if it is a, if it is a, you know, uh, if you can blame anyone, just blame the British. I think we all know that.
Our CEO of the Nautical Institute is fortunately not here, Captain Lloyd from London.
So I think a big thanks is in order, Vinodji, to you, Director, sir. Thank you so much for having me. I can see today it's been a real pleasure. I see lots of familiar faces, so thank you so much for having me.
Thanks a lot.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening. Nice to see you, Jillian. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Good evening to all.
Good evening, ma'am.
Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you, Melanie.
Yes. Same here. Wonderful to see all of you. Dr. Simon, good evening.
Good evening, madam. Good evening.
Mr. Azad, Captain Azad, you are in Chennai or Cochin?
Question, ma'am.
Very good.
Escape from rain.
You'll be chairing a meeting of the Masaneri Club today at 5:30.
Oh, okay. So we'll start on time so we can end on time for your meeting.
Ma'am, so can we start, ma'am?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Captain Rakesh, you can start.
Okay, sir. Good evening to everyone. It's an honor to welcome you all to the grand finale of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav quiz competition. We are delighted to have each and every one of you with us today. I, Cadet Munis Pagarkar, with my co-host Cadet Aditya Upadhyay, welcomes you all on behalf of IMU Kochi campus and this quiz competition. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements. This Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India who have not only been instrumental in bringing India this far in its evolutionary journey, but also hold within them the power and potential to enable Prime Minister Modi's vision of activating India 2.0, fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is a nationwide campaign focusing on citizen participation, which will be converted into a Jan Andolan, where small changes at the local level will add up to a significant national gains. As part of it, IMU Kochi has organized the national level quiz competition, which has received a massive response from all over the country. I firmly believe in prayer. It is possible to reach out and tap the unseen powers which give strength and anchor in time of need. To make this evening a blessed one, let's begin with a short prayer song. Ma'am, with your permission, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
നന്മയാകുന്ന കാന്തി കാണുവാൻ കണ്ണിനാകേണമേ നല്ല വാക്കിൻ്റെ ശീലു ചൊല്ലുവാൻ നാവിനാകേണമേ സ്നേഹമാകുന്ന ഗീതമോ എൻ്റെ കാതിലിണയാകണേ സത്യമെന്നുള്ള ശീലമോടെന്നെ ശാന്തിയറിയണമേ ഭൂമി
Now I request our Honorable Campus Director, Dr. C. Suryanarayana, under whose supervision and light all this is possible, to address the gathering and welcome our chief guest for today. So, please.
Yeah. Thank you. Good evening to all of you. And with great pleasure and privilege, I extend my warm greetings to our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Indian Maritime University, Dr. Mrs. Malini V. Shankar, Mr. Sanjeev Vakil, HIMT, the sponsor of this event, and all other dignitaries from many shipping companies joined today, and principals of the various affiliated institutes of the IMU, and all the maritime stalwarts like Dr. Simon, Sri Abul Kalam Azad, and for all of you, a warm greeting, my warm greetings to you from the Indian Maritime University. Indian Maritime University joins this campaign initiated by the government of India on this occasion of 75 years of independence of India, and conducting various programs of quizzes, etc. And this event has become an apt and necessary event for the entire country, which is being celebrated all across the country. And this not only commemorates the sacrifices by the freedom fighters, and it also recognizes the contributions made by our the post-independent Indian leadership who has made this country to develop to this level of self-reliance almost. And now the country is being looked at by the entire world for its leadership and participation to support and then lead the international community towards a harmonious fraternity of the entire world. And I am sure that all the young minds of the current generation will definitely realize and recognize these efforts of all the forefathers, and they will carry forward this spirit of fraternity, unity, and patriotism through the next generations to have a sustained democracy and independent India in our future years to come. In this regard, Indian Maritime University, under the dynamic leadership of Dr. Malini Shankar, the Vice Chancellor, we have decided to have a quiz program on the topics of independence, freedom movement, and maritime heritage and history. And the initial preliminary events of competitions have already been completed, and now today the grand finale is being conducted now, and the event is hosted by the KOCHI campus. And I in this event, I extend my warm welcome to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Chief Guest, and the sponsor, the Mr. Sanjeev Vakil, HIMT, and all the shipping legendary, both in profession as well as the industry side. My warm welcome to all of them for this occasion, and I am sure that all the participants of this event will enjoy and also improve the wider their knowledge of in this area of competition. Thanks a lot for all of you for joining this event and make it as a grand success, and wish all the participants to good luck. Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir, we are moving towards self-reliant India, and we as youngsters, we can assure you that we will step forward and move towards the self-reliance India. Moving forward, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome today's chief guest, Vice Chancellor of Indian Maritime University, Dr. Malini Shankar ma'am. The presence of VC ma'am in this grand finale is truly a blessing. I may now request ma'am to grace this auspicious event with a kind words and give a valuable inputs to all the participants. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Cadet Pagarkar. My dear students, faculty of IMU, directors of the various IMU campus, and all the well-wishers, of whom I can see numerous people in this online mode. Uh, on my behalf and behalf of the IMU, I welcome all each one of you to the grand finale of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav quiz program. We all know history is the gateway to human minds. It's a gateway to human knowledge and behavior. At 75 years, India is a young human. It's a young democracy. It's achieved a lot, but in terms of when you look at the age of countries, we are very young. And 75 years is a hallmark time to look at what went before us. There's a saying that history repeats itself. Does it really repeat itself? We don't know. But it helps us, looking at history, helps us learn about our own past, helps us understand the causes and effects of events. History is not just an aggregate of dates. I remember being in school and not really liking history and civics. For a science student, and I think many cadets will empathize with me, history was not really the most exciting subject to learn. I used to think, how does it matter whether the Battle of Plassey was fought in 1758 or 1759? How does 1 year matter after 200 years? And I've questioned this to my father and to my teachers. But history becomes more interesting when you actually read it from a different perspectives, when you don't read it for an exam, but when you learn, when you visit places and learn the small vignettes of that place, history becomes more interesting when you look at it from different perspectives. After all, they say history is what the author has told you, and each author has a different perspective. So I certainly hope that the quiz preparation for the quiz has given the young minds, the young students, an opportunity to comprehend events in the past and expand their horizon beyond what the exam expects you to do. It's a very interesting phase that we are going through. But if you look at the past, a simple example is, whenever they talk of the history of maritime, Indian maritime history, it starts in 1919, with the ship going from London to Bombay or whatever. Whereas if you go back in time, 1,000 years ago, the Cholas were the major maritime dynasty in India. Otherwise, you would not have the kind of culture that you actually see in Bali in Indonesia. And to make this happen, it was not a one-time event. I mean, it amazes me every time I think of it. It is 1,000 years ago. They did not have the modern instruments. It makes you understand the importance of celestial navigation. They did not have the luxury of data coming in through their mobile apps or satellite phones, and yet they managed to reach Indonesia and went probably back and forth a couple of times to establish a certain culture there. And I'm sure there are other examples. I mean, even later, if you look at Vasco da Gama, um, coming all the way from Portugal to Indian West Coast would not have been easy 500 years ago. The determination with which they came. So you can look at history to say the Portuguese came, or the Europeans came to colonize India, or you can look at the determination and the commitment and the adventurous spirit that brought them halfway around the world. So you get different perspectives by reading this. And I'm sure you've done a lot of this when you prepared for this quiz. The idea behind the quiz is not just to celebrate this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. It's a platform on which you expand your minds to go beyond what you read in classrooms every day and to look at subjects which might thrill you in the future. And I'm going to end with just one experience. I remember I was in Paris for 1.5 years on mid-career training. And there is something that I learned from the French that I have never forgotten. They told me one thing. They said, somebody who does not respect their own culture cannot respect any other culture. And somebody who cannot respect any other culture is not worth respecting. It's very profound if you think about it. They said, if you think, for example, wearing a sari in Europe is, not done, or if you think that you can't exhibit your own culture somewhere, you can't spread it, then you will not be able to appreciate and understand the French culture. So this is something I would like to, I had it in mind and it's never left me for the past 25 years. So we have to, this is a means of learning to respect our own culture. With these words, I felicitate IMU Cochin, the director, and Captain Vinod, Naveen, and the entire team for taking the lead in organizing this series of quiz events and making this happen. Equally, my felicitation to the students who took part with great amount of enthusiasm and in great numbers to make this event, animate this event and not just remain on paper as a checklist. So my felicitations to each one of you and everybody from outside who helped the team to make this happen. So let's sit back and perhaps enjoy the finale. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring remarks. We can't agree more that personally history was boring for me as well at school. But once I visit some historical site, it builds up a sense of curiosity among ourselves to learn about the history of that place. So such events, it gives us a chance to go through the history. So now I invite Cadet Kaditya to take over the floor. Thank you.
Thank you, Monis. Getting to the finals wasn't simple at all. The contestants had to compete in a series of rounds before reaching the finals. The intra-campus round, which included 7 campuses, 14 teams, and 56 students, commenced on October 25th. We then held an inter-campus round on 1st November, featuring 14 campuses with 14 teams. Only 8 teams could make it to the quarterfinals. Those 8 teams battled it out in the quarterfinals on 3rd November for a spot in the finals. Finally, we have the 4 teams who have made it to the finals after overcoming all the challenges. The wait is finally over. I would like to invite the quiz master of today, Captain Rakesh sir, to brief the participants on the rules and begin the much awaited final round. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Aditya. So, as good evening to all delegates over here, VC ma'am, and as Aditya said, we have 4 teams finally for this event, and their team one is IMU Mumbai, and 2 CST Palakkad, and 3 HMD Chennai, and IMU Vizag. So I just invite all of you to kindly switch on the videos of you, so to check whether all of you are present over here. Just take the attendance of you. IMU Mumbai, are you there? IMU Mumbai.
Yes, sir, present.
Okay. Okay. CST Palakkad.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. HMD Chennai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here, sir.
Yes. IMU Vizag.
We are present.
Okay. Thank you. So all of you are present. So just we are just going to general instructions for today. So before that, so all the participants' camera has to be turned on while questions are to the particular teams, and so after the each duration is considered out. So just wait for the quiz master to read the questions. After that, only you should answer that, and your leader's answer will be considered as final. And you can do discussions if you need on the same platform. Do not use any other platform to discussions if you are not at the same present. And answer in short, like we have, there are options are given, then you can say the option A or alpha in any way. You can use the phonetics also, no problem for us. And if any team is caught while doing malpractices, the team will be disqualified, right? So these are the general rules, and again the rules we already discussed with you before the trials on trials. I hope you all are aware about the rules. We have 3 rounds for the finals. Round 1 are without options, without negative marks. Round 2 will be having options as lifelines, and round 3 is a buzzer round, right? So, are you ready? Shall we start with the team 1? I am Mumbai. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so let's start the first round with I am Mumbai. Please keep your videos on. So these are round 1 with the no options, no negative, and 10 marks for the correct answers. So here goes your first question. What's the theme for the Independence Day celebrations 2021? Time is over. You are not answered the questions. I am Mumbai. Are you okay? Mumbai?
Nation first, always first. Sir, I was having one doubt. Do we have to answer after the time limit or within the time limit?
We already told you in a study also, you have to answer within the time limit. That's why the time limit is given, right? So cannot give you marks on this. Let's move to the next question. The correct answer was nation first, all face first. So let me repeat once again. The timer is for 10 seconds. You have to answer within the time limit. Shall we move to next question? I am Mumbai.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who was the Prime Minister of Britain at the time of independence?
Clement Attlee, sir. Mr. Clement Attlee.
Okay, your answer is correct. Try to answer within the time before the zero comes. Your question number 2 is correct for you. Now let's move to the third question. What is the tenure of Indian Rajya Sabha members?
Sir, 250.
5 years.
5 years, sir.
Leader, can you confirm your answer?
5 years.
5?
Years.
No, I cannot hear you. Can you say again?
So 5 years. 5 years.
5 years. Okay. Correct answer is 6 years. Sorry. So next question, question number 4. For how many times a person can become president of India?
3 times.
Uh, no. Okay. Anyway, once again, I tell you, you have to answer before the zero comes, right? Within the time limit. You have 10 seconds. Try to answer within the limit. Okay, your answer is wrong. There is no limit for that. Let's move to the fifth question. The first ship constructed fully in India after independence was built at which, which shipyard? Sorry, could not answer that. The answer is Hindustan Shipyard Limited, or it was India Shipyard. So that was the end of the first round for team 1. So team 2, are you ready? CST Palakkad for round 1. CST Palakkad, are you ready?
Yes,
sir.
Okay. So you are watching, the timer is there. You have to answer within that time. Okay. So here goes your first question for round 1. Who was the first Governor General of New Dominions of India until June 1948?
Chakravarti Raja.
Right, you got the answer. It was Lord Mountbatten. So it was a wrong answer from you. So let's move to question number 2. The famous quote, "Tryst with Destiny," is given by. You answer anything?
Deepa Mehta. Deepa Mehta.
Deepa Mehta. Okay, it was by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Again, a wrong answer. So let's move to question number 3. Which incident provoked Gandhiji to suspend the civil disobedience movement?
Chori Chora. Chori Chora.
Okay, we got your answer. That was correct answer from you. Question number 3 was correct. Answer was correct. So let's move to question number 4. The Nakshi and Revolutionary Crimes Act of 1919, popularly known as
Lorry Act.
Yes, that was the correct answer from you. Product Act. Then question number 5. Next is question number 5. The last question for you for round 1. Name of the first ship that was built at Sindhia shipyard. Sorry, you could not answer that. Okay, the answer is Jal Usha. So that's the end of Team 2, CST Palakkad's round 1. Let's now for Team 3, HMD Chennai. Are you ready for round 1?
Yes, sir. We are ready, sir.
Okay. So try to answer within the time limit before 0 goes off. Try to answer. So here goes your first question. Which plan was known as the partition plan? Sorry, you cannot answer that. The correct answer is Mountbatten plan. Okay, here you have the next question. Question number 2. Which movement marked Gandhiji's entry into national politics?
Satyagraha movement, sir.
Satyagraha movement. Okay, let's see the correct answer. It's Champaran movement. Again, a wrong answer from you. So let's move to question number 3. A motion for removal of judge of High Court should be signed by how many members in case of Rajya Sabha?
Fifty members, sir.
Okay, try to answer a little early. Answer is 50. Okay, we'll consider you. You got a correct answer for question number 3. So let's move to question number 4. Who decides civil case of small pecuniary stake?
Sir, district and session court.
Say again.
So district and session.
District and session court.
It is Munsif Court. Again, wrong answer. Let's move to question number 5. Who established India's first modern shipyard? Sorry, could not answer that. Correct answer is Seth Walsh and Hirachand. So your questions are over for round 1. Let's move to the next team. Team 4, IMO Isaac. Are you ready for the round 1?
Yes, sir, we are ready.
Okay. So here goes your first question. Who presided over the 1905 Congress session in Banaras?
Gokul Krishna, sir.
Okay, let's see the answer. That's Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So, okay, correct answer from you. So let's move to question number 2. When the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place?
1990.
Okay, let's see the answer.
1990, sir.
Okay, 13th April 1990. That's correct answer from you. Okay, let's move to question number 3. In which article of the Indian Constitution Hindi is defined as official language of the Union?
Article 343.
Article 343. Okay, that's the correct answer from you. Let's move to question number 4. Who is considered as the father of local self-government in India?
Lord Ripon.
Okay, let's see your answer.
Yes.
All right. Yes, that's correct answer. Go to the last question for round 1. Which was the first English ship that came to India? sorry, could not answer that. Correct answer is red dragon. Okay, thank you, students. We have finished with the round one here. Let's take a 1 minute break for the results of the round one. Okay, here you can see the results of round one. Here, I am Mumbai scored 10 and CST Palakkad scored 20. HMD Chennai scored 10 and IMU Vizag scored highest from round one with 40 marks. Okay, these are the results of the round one. Let's move to round two. Okay, for round two, IMU Mumbai. Let's start with team one for round two. IMU Mumbai, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So here, this round is with a lifeline. First, we give the questions without options, 10 seconds delay. If you need a lifeline, you should tell us within that time. Okay, within the 10 seconds, you have to tell us you need a lifeline or not. And if you use a lifeline, you again get another 10 seconds to answer with options, but you will only score 5 marks instead of 10 if you use lifelines. Otherwise, if you use without lifeline, you will get 10 marks for the correct answers. Is that clear to you, IMU Mumbai?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Let's start round two. The first question for IMU Mumbai. Who presided over the 1907 Congress session in Surat on the bank of river Tapti?
Options.
Okay, try to say a little early. Okay, no problem. So here goes your options.
Sir, option A.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Okay, let's see the answer. That is the correct answer from you. Okay, let's move to question number 2. In which session of the Congress both extremist and moderate leaders were united?
Sir, options.
Okay, it goes with the options.
Sir, option D. Delta.
Okay, choose option Delta D. Let's see the answer. Answer was Bravo, Lucknow. Okay, let's move to question number 3. When fundamental duties were added to the Constitution of India?
So 1976.
Okay, your answer is 1976. Let's see all the correct answer. It was correct answer for you, 1976. Here, question number 4. Which type of body was the Planning Commission of India?
Sir, Planning Commission of India.
No, the question is which type of body was the Planning Commission of India?
The non-constitution body.
No, okay. Correct answer is extra constitutional body. Okay, sorry. Let's go to the final question of this round for you. Question number 5. When was the first When was the first World Maritime Day celebrated?
So March 17, 1970. 78. So 1978.
1978. Okay, let's see the answer. 17th March 1978. Okay, that was correct answer from you. So that's the end of your round 2. Let's go to the next team. Team 2, CST Palakkad. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When was the non-cooperation movement started?
1920. August 1.
Okay, you said 1920. Let's see the correct answer. That was the correct answer, 1920. Let's move to question number 2. When was Gandhi-Irwin Pact signed?
1931.
You choose 1931. Yes, that's correct answer. Exactly on 5th March 1931. What a correct answer. Let's move to question number 3. By which constitutional amendment the voting age was reduced to 18 years from 21 years?
Options.
Okay, goes the options.
61st Amendment 1998. 1988.
Option
A.
Option A. Okay, you chose option A. Let's see the answer. Yes, that was the correct answer. Okay, let's move to question number 4. At present, how many fundamental duties are in the Constitution of India?
42.
You said 42. Let's see. The correct answer is 11. Wrong answer from you. Let's move to question number 5. Final question of this round for you. When did India join the IMO?
1959.
1959. That was correct answer from you. So that's the end of round 2 for you. Let's move to the next team. Team 3, HMT Chennai. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. We are ready, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Here goes your first question. Article 13 of Indian Constitution uses the words "to the extent of such inconsistency be void." Under which doctrine this has been placed?
Sir, option, sir.
Okay. Options are
Sir, option number B. B.
Delta.
Doctrine of basic structure. Yes, sir.
B. Bravo, right?
Bravo, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Choose option B. No, the correct option was A. Doctrine of severability. Sorry for that. Let's move to question number 2. Which article of the Constitution of India abolished untouchability?
Sir, article number 17.
Is article number 17. Let's see. Yes, that was the correct answer from your side. Let's move to question number 3. Which articles of the Indian Constitution contain the right to religious freedom?
Sir, option, sir.
Option, sir.
Okay, here goes the options.
Sir, option A, Article 25 to 28.
Okay, you choose
Alpha, sir.
Okay, you choose option alpha. Let's see the correct answer. Yes, that was a correct answer. Yes, let's see what the next question. Question number 4 for you. Who is the legal advisor to the government of state in India?
Sir, Attorney General of India.
Yes, you said Attorney General of India. Let's see what is correct answer. Advocate General. Okay, not Attorney General. Sorry for that. Let's move to question number 5. Which is the oldest port in India?
Sir, Lothal.
Surat, sir.
Say one.
Sir, Lothal Port, Lothal Port.
Okay, you choose Lothal. Okay, let's see.
Sir, actually, sir, are you asking about the ancient ports, sir, or modern ports?
Asian ports.
Ancient ports, sir, yes, it is Lothal, sir.
Okay. Let's see the answers. Can you choose from this?
Option number
Sir, option C. Option C, sir.
Option C. Okay, you choose option C. Yes, that is the correct answer for you.
Sir, hello. Sir.
Yes, yeah.
Sir, last question, sir. The Advocate General and the Attorney General both are same, sir.
Okay. Let's see. We'll look into that. If it is the same, we will give you marks. Okay.
Okay.
Attorney General and Advocate General not the same.
Advocate General for the state and Attorney General for the Union of India. That's the correct. So for the state, it is Advocate General, and the Union of India, it is Attorney General. That's correct. So the answer is correct. It is for the state, it is Advocate General.
Okay, sir. Okay, we copied that. Okay, that's the end of your this round. Let's move to the next team. Team 4, I am Vaisak. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, here goes your first question. How many peninsula states were there in the country before independence?
565.
Options. 5, you said 560?
5.
Okay. Answer is 565, right? Okay, that's correct answer from you. Let's move to next question. Question number 2. Who wrote the famous book India Wins Freedom?
Abdul Kalam Azad.
Yes. That's correct answer from your set. Let's move to question number 3. Which article of the Indian Constitution guarantees equality before the law and equal protection of law within the territory of India?
Options.
Okay, here goes the options.
It's 15.
Option A, you choose option alpha, correct? Which option you choose?
Alpha.
Alpha, okay. Correct answer is Bravo, 14. Okay, let's move to question number 4. Who is considered as the custodian of public purse?
Options, sir.
Okay, here goes the options.
Options are not visible.
Options not visible, sir.
The screen is closed.
Screen is not visible.
Can you please see out the options?
Sir, we are not able to see the options. The screen.
Controller or B. Beta.
Beta.
Hello.
Bravo, you choose Bravo, right?
Yes, Bravo.
Why you said you cannot see the screen?
Sir, the screen was frozen. It resumed back. So now it's
Okay.
visible.
Okay. Since that was the correct answer, let's move to question number 5. The East India Company arrived first at Surat in which year?
1600s.
16th. Actual answer is 1608, right? So you said 1600. Sorry for that. Okay, let's move to the next team. Next round. Before that, give us 2 minutes. We'll come back with the results. Okay, here are the results of round 2. So after round 2, I am Mumbai has scored 25, total CST Palakkad with 35, and HMD Chennai with 25 marks, and I am Vaisak with 25 marks. Okay, and we have given that marks for you, whatever the question answer was. Okay, so let's move to the next round, the final round of this quiz competition. Okay. Okay. So I am all teams. Please keep your videos on. This is the final round three. It's a buzzer round for all of you, right? So you have to write the options in the chat box. So whoever answered first will be getting the marks, right? So same as we did in the last round. So here I am in Mumbai, HST Palakkad, HMT Chennai, and I am in Vizag. All of you need to keep your videos on. Okay. So
Sir, options will be given us.
yes,
Yes,
options
thank
will
you.
be there, right? Okay, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, here goes your first question. And if you're the freedom fighter, there are four options there. You can type in the chat box whatever is the correct options. Okay, we got from IMU Vizag, option B first. Okay, and Shashikan Mishra, you please choose ABC, not 1, 2, 3. Okay, next time.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sorry, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so IMU Vizag got the first options. Let's see the answer. The correct answer was option D, Delta. Sorry for that. And here we have IMO Mumbai Port Campus has answered D, Delta, right? You answered Delta, right?
Yes, sir, Delta.
Yes, okay. Since you answered within the limit, we are giving these marks to you, right? Okay, here goes your question number 2. Identify the freedom fighter. Okay, we got 4 options. You first answer is from again HMT, option D. Let's see what is the answer. Correct answer.
Sir, I am
Sir,
Vizag
I am
first.
Maritime gave the first answer.
No, no, no. Here we have type 2 from our side.
No, that's correct.
Option 2.
That's correct. IME Vizag is answered first under Q2.
My side. Okay.
Sir, but we can see HIMT also under our name, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
we
no,
can
no,
share
sir.
our screen if you want.
We have done first, sir.
Yes, sir. We have given first, sir.
Vizag gave.
Vizag gave this.
Okay, so here the decision is final decision is from our side. What I got here first answer from HMT, option D they have chosen, and all of you have chosen. And next, then IMU Vizag, then IMU Mumbai Port Campus, and CST final. So here we goes to we are giving chance to HMT since we got first from you. So let's see what is the correct answer. Yes, that was the correct answer. Option D was Delta was the correct answer. Okay, can type question 3 here. Okay, here we go to the question number 3. Identify the freedom fight. Okay, time is over. We got from HMT first, and then CST Barakat, then Mumbai Port Campus, then IMU Vizag. All of you choose option D, Delta. So let's see the answer. Yes, that is the correct answer. This mask goes to HMT. Let's see the next question. Again, identify the freedom fighter. Okay, the time is over. Here, Vinayak from CST has answered first. Option C, Charlie. Let's see the correct answer.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, in the chat box, it shows in the order of the person who has answered first.
Yes.
Sir, but I think it's different in all of us.
No, that's what
Because
I said. No, we are considering quiz master what receiving. That's what we are considering. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So let's see the answer. So option C is the correct answer. Let's move to question number 5. Again, identify the freedom fighter. Here we got first answer from IMO Isaac, from Hari. We choose an option D, Delta. Let's see what is the answer. The correct answer is option Alpha, and here option Alpha is given by IMO Mumbai Port Campus. Option Alpha. So marks goes to you. IMO Mumbai Port Campus. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 6. Sorry, question number 6. In which year did Delhi become the new capital of India? I have the options. Okay, we got first from question number answer 6 for from IMU Isaac. First choose an option C, Charlie. Let's see what is the correct answer. The option correct answer is option Bravo. Here we got from HAMT first option Bravo. So here the marks goes to HAMT. Let's see the question number 7. When did trade movement begin in the country? Options are there. Yes, time is over. We got from Shashikan Misra HMT first answer Alpha. Let's choose an Alpha. Let's see the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, Charlie. So here nobody has answered C, so no marks for any teams. Let's see question number 8. Number of representatives of the Rajya Sabha from states and union territories, including both. Good. IMU Isaac has answered Alpha first. So let's see what is the correct answer. Yes, the correct answer is 238, option Bravo. This is the number of representatives from Rajya Sabha and the Union Territories. Actually, 250 is 238 plus 12, which can be selected by optionally without elections. So let's move to question number 9. Which article was called as the heart of the Indian Constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? From IMU Isaac, we got option A as answer. Let's see what is the correct answer. Yes, option A is the correct answer. So here everybody has answered correctly, but we have to give mark to only one team. So IMU Isaac has scored this mark. So let's see the final question of this competition. Question number 10. In which state the first maritime museum was established in India? Okay, we heard the options from first options from comes from HAMT again. Option D, Delta. Let's see answer. Yes, that was correct answer, the Gujarat. So, thank you all of you. So we have finished the three rounds. So let's give us 2 minutes break while you're watching a small video. We'll come back with the results. So.
Captain Rakesh, can I just use a minute?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, since you're waiting for 2 minutes. Jillian Jackson, are you here? Yes.
Yeah.
So, Jillian, we have one international representative. So, did we give good lessons on Indian history to you?
Yes, I've learned so much. It was very, very interesting. Thank you so much for that opportunity. I didn't realize that you all knew so much as well about those dates when Melanie was talking about knowing whether it was 58 or 59, 1758 or 1759. There's so many numbers. I can just imagine what your history must be like. But it was wonderful to participate and to learn so much more about the rich history of your young country, because it's actually not young. It's the 75th anniversary perhaps of your independence, but it is a very rich in culture and a beautiful country as well, which I've had the opportunity to visit a couple of times, and maybe one day again soon post-pandemic I'll be able to join you again in person. But thank you for the opportunity to participate and to learn more of the Indian history.
Thank you, Jillian. And let me take this opportunity to tell the audience that you like Indian curry.
Yes, I do very much.
We look forward to having you, Captain Rakesh. I'm just taking one more minute. Sanjam, are you here still?
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Sanjam, as you all know, the founder of Maritime Shio, and they're going to have a big conference coming up later this month. So I would just request you to just brief the audience about that, and I'm sure all of them will take it forward to their classmates. Over to you, Sanjam.
Thank you so much, and good evening to everybody. Thank you for this opportunity, Malini ma'am. She's been a great supporter since day one. I owe so much of Maritime Shio to her, because I think the whole conceptualization took place when she was DG shipping and with a lot of encouragement. Also blessed to have another mentor here today, Jillian, who's been a really big supporter for me. So thank you so much. Well, friends, the Maritime Shio conference is back. We had our first virtual conference last year. It turned out to be the biggest gender conference in maritime, with over 77 countries participating. This conference, contrary to what a lot of people have been asking me, is not only open for women, and it's not just for women, it's for promoting diversity within the maritime industry. And 50% of our audience were gentlemen last year. So we urge you all to please attend the conference. It's going to talk about a lot of important issues, mainly diversity and sustainability. But we'll also cover important themes and topics like trends in pilotage, and very updated information on technology, which I think would be of great importance to students. We'll be talking about fueling entrepreneurship, very interesting sessions there. We're also going to be speaking to some ship owners about what they think should be the right skills that they're looking in for when they are hiring. We also have exciting workshops taking place, and for the campus ambassadors, we're also kind of running a contest. So the campus which has the maximum number of registrations, we're going to have a surprise for them. So please keep up the spirit of friendly competition. Do register for the open. You can go there, leave a message on the live wall. You can network. We have a matching system this year where you can go and enter what you want to do. So if you say you want to be mentored, you'll actually be matched with a mentor. There's a lot to be done. You have an opportunity to network with a lot of global leaders. Please avail of this opportunity. And if there's anything that you feel that we should be doing, please leave a message for us in the live wall. We still have 2 weeks to go, and we'll make sure we'll deliver. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanjam. We look forward to the event, and all the best from our side. Yes, madam, would you like to add something?
Me?
Yes.
No, I'm actually quite thrilled at the way the questions have been chosen. Very
Oh,
good set of questions. It's like, refurbishing my mind on Indian history. Uh, Although I am not very, I mean, dates don't find a favor with me, but a quiz has to be about certain precise questions and answers. And I'm sure the cadets have gone beyond that and read something. And some of the answers, when they, when they came out, I realized that they had read a lot more than what one would have expected. So good. I hope this really imbibes the spirit of the freedom movement and the spirit of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in their minds. And this will, as I said, we have to be proud of it. We may not, I mean, there's always criticism about how much we've let go and we've not achieved, but I think we have to look at it's a glass is half full or half empty, and I think it's actually more than half full. That's the way we look at it. Yeah. Thanks.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, Captain Rakesh, we wouldn't, keep it long. I think you can declare the result if it's ready.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. So results are ready. Interestingly, we have a tie break here. So let's see the results. Here, Mumbai has scored 55 after 3 rounds. Final results, we are telling the final points. CST Palakkad has scored 65, and HMD Chennai scored 75, and IMU Vizag also scored 75. So both HMD Chennai and IMU Vizag, we have a tiebreaker between among you. Okay, so we'll be giving 3 questions, same as rules of buzzer rounds. So try to answer carefully. Right? So HMD Chennai and IMU Vizag, are you ready?
Yes, sir. We are
HMD?
ready, sir.
Yes, sir, we are ready.
Okay. So both teams should answer. IMU Mumbai and CST Palakkad can wait. So let's begin the first question. We have 3 questions, same as the last buzzer round rules. Let's see the first question. Okay, here goes your first question. The ocean known as Dakshina Jalanidhi.
Sir, C, sir.
You can type in the chat box. We said no same rules, right? So here we got the answer from IB Vizag as option C and HMT as option B. Let's see what is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. So here the marks goes to IMU Vizag. Congratulations. Let's see the next question. Question number 2. The right to property has been eliminated from the list of fundamental rights by which Amendment Act? Options are there. Here, IMU Vizag, we got one of you was given Hari again. First you said C, then you said A. What is the one? Which one you want to choose?
Yes, sir.
A, sir.
A. But here, if it's A, then HMT has scored first, right? So let's see the answer. Yes, option A is the correct answer. So here the marks goes to again HMT. No, this. So let's see. Final question of this round, tiebreaker, question number 3. By which constitutional amendment act a new Article 21A was inserted in the constitutions? Okay, we got from HMT option C and IMU Vizag has given answer A. So let's see what is the correct answer. So correct answer is option B. So again, we going to a tiebreaker. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll be back after a quick short break. Let's watch a small video in the time.
लगभग समय जितना ही प्राचीन, सूर्य जितना ही तेजस्वी और आकाश जितना ही विशाल, हमारे भारत देश का इतिहास। ज्ञान, विज्ञान और समृद्धि से सजा इतिहास। शौर्य, आध्यात्म और कलाकारी से छलकता इतिहास। अंग्रेजी हुकूमत ने देश को बेड़ियां पहनाई। एक हुए सब दीवाने देश के, आजादी की अलख जगाई। लाठी ऐनक वाले ने सत्याग्रह अनोखा छेड़ा। अनगिनत बलिदानों के बाद ये देश विदेशियों ने छोड़ा। लौह पुरुष ने लोहे सा अखंड बनाया भारत। आजादी की नींव पर खड़ी हुई ये भव्य इमारत। तभी आजादी ने कहा, मैं मंजिल नहीं, राह हूं, अभी तो मैं शुरुआत हूं। आधुनिक भारत के शिल्पियों ने दिशा दिखाई। उनके एक एक कदम के साथ देश ने एक छलांग लगाई। सबेरों का देश जिसे कहते थे, वही पहले प्रयास में मंगल तक पहुंचा। मेक इन इंडिया, इन 3 शब्दों ने दुनिया में हमारा नाम किया ऊंचा। आज हर घर में बिजली है, हर हाथ में मोबाइल फोन है, हर जेब में डिजिटल पहचान, हर खाते में डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट, हर रसोई में स्वच्छ ईंधन और हर आवास में इज्जत घर है। स्वच्छता और योग नए भारत के संस्कार हैं। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, पूरा विश्व हमारा परिवार है। अंग्रेज कहकर गए थे, हमारे जाने के बाद देश तुम्हारा बिखर जाएगा। नहीं सोचा था उन्होंने कि भारत विश्व के सबसे विशाल लोकतंत्र के रूप में निखर जाएगा। आज भारत एक है, अखंड है और सबसे तेजी से आगे बढ़ती अर्थव्यवस्था है।
आत्मनिर्भर भारत ये एक प्रकार से शब्द नहीं, ये आज 130 करोड़ देशवासियों के लिए मंत्र बन गया।
आइए मनाते हैं स्वतंत्रता, एकता, विकास और लोकतंत्र के 75 साल। 2022 में भारत अपनी आजादी के 75 साल पूरे करेगा। आइए इस महापर्व की तैयारी में जुट जाते हैं। आइए बनाते हैं आत्मनिर्भर भारत। आइए मनाते हैं भारत की आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Thank you, sir. So we are ready with the final question. So here again, since we got a tie, we are giving you one question. Okay, one question you have to answer that, right? So both of you are ready. HMT.
Yes, sir, we are ready.
Okay. So let's see the question. First question, only one question. Who laid the first foundation stone for the first shipyard in India? Your time starts now. Yes, Mohammed Shamil said something. Okay. Okay, so here we got answer from IMU Isaac, first option C, and then HMD has given option C and option A. What is your option?
Sir, A option, sir.
Option A. Okay.
Can we also change, sir?
Sir, can we also
Okay, you change now.
So we are given question, can we change? I'm just asking.
No. They have given within the
Okay, sir.
time they have changed.
Okay, no
Okay,
problem.
that's why we are giving them. And otherwise, I might have not asked that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see what is the correct answer. Okay, option A is the correct answer. So here the mark goes to HMT, even though they changed it, but luckily you answered within the time of 10 seconds. That's why we are considering you. Otherwise, again, it was a tie. Okay. So thank you, students, and congratulations for this. And thank you for that. Here, the first prize. Let's see the answer, final results. Okay, so here is the tiebreaker results. First tiebreaker, we got HMT and IMU. And okay, same here. After the tiebreaker 2, finally, IMU got 10 and HMT got 20 marks. So we declare HMT as winners of this quiz competition. Thank you and congratulations to all the teams, all the 4 teams, IMU Mumbai, IMU Palakkad, IMU Chennai, and Vizag for this wonderful prize. Okay. Cadet Aditya, you can take over.
Thank you, sir. I consider it a great honor to invite the principal of HIMT, also the sponsor of a QS competition, Captain Anand Subramaniam, to share his insights on the competition.
Yeah, thank you, Kiran Upadhyay. Good evening to all of you. Good evening to VC of IMU, Dr. Mrs. Malini Shankar. Good evening, Captain Abdul Kalam Azad, sir. Director of IMU Kochi, Dr. K. Simon, sir. The whole team of IMU Kochi led by Captain Vinod Naveen, my distinguished guests, dear cadets, and all the viewers watching this event via YouTube. I do hope that all of you are keeping good health and wow, what a grand finale. Frankly, I echo what VC Madam had said earlier. History is not my cup of tea in my school days too. And though I'm very proud to be participating in this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, I was lucky enough to be participating this competition as an audience. I'm really proud that our young cadets have taken efforts to recollect our rich history in this process, and I hope that we have kindled the interest in our independence movement. These cadets are also future of Indian seafarers who are going to keep the Indian flag flying across the oceans. I would also like to congratulate HIMT, the winners from HIMT. And I would also like to congratulate the good fight given by the runner-ups. 2 tie-breakers, wow, I've never seen it before. And I think this is the first time that we have got into this situation. I'm sure the cadets have kept the organizers also on their toe and made them hunt for more and more questions. So good job, cadets. Keep up your fighting spirits. And we have won this freedom with a lot of sacrifices, and it's our responsibility to take our country to the next level. And we need a contribution from one and all. Let's take a pledge to play a constructive role in making our country Atmanirbhar. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
So now I request you to kindly distribute the certificates to the winners and the runner-ups.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, the certificate of merit, the first team, Tarun Kumar Jha and the team of HIMT, first prize for this Azadi Kamrat Mahotsav quiz. Congratulations. Okay, the second prize goes to IMU Vizag. D. Hari and this team would collect this. So congratulations, D. Hari.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, we will be presenting the hard work behind this event. Yes. Endings are often disheartening, but they also encourage us to do something big and new in the future. IME Kochi will come up with unique and exciting events in the future for sure. I would like to request the Deputy Registrar of IME Kochi, Mohammed Shaji sir, to kindly deliver the final vote of thanks.
Thank you, Cadet Aditya. Good evening to one and all present here. Honorable VC Madam, Director, Indian Maritime University Kochi Campus, staff of IMU, Principal Officer, Mercantile Marine Department Kochi, dignitaries of Maritime Fraternity, students of IMU and affiliated institutes. On behalf of Indian Maritime University, I would like to express gratitude to all who attend this function for their presence to make this program a great success. I extend my gratitude to our Honorable VC Madam to spare time from her busy schedule to grace this event. She often extends constant motivation and is a guiding force in all our endeavors. Thank you, Madam, for your inspiration to learn more history, which is an integral part of human culture and development. A special thanks to the HAMG for providing immense support to sponsor the event. Also, I extend my gratitude to Campus Director, Principal Officer, Mercantile Marine Department for their presence. I must thank the organizing team, the cadets, for working solid for the past few weeks to make the quiz program a successful. I congratulate the winners as well as the participants for their active participation. Thank you everyone once again for making this program a grand success. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I may now request everyone to kindly stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
So thank you everybody.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Just
Thank you,
before
man.
we
Thank you
before we
all.
wrap up this event, I would like to request everyone to kindly switch on the cameras. We'll take a short group photo, please. Everyone.
Thank you, Captain Kisan, for being with us for the whole time.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for the invitation. Very interesting event.
Thank you, sir. Captain Basim, we have not heard you.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Vinod. Thank you, Dr. Mani Shankar, ma'am. I really enjoyed when she said we don't like history and all that.